All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. So, Thursday night football, Commanders and the Packers. We'll go over the game. I'll give you guys the player props I'm on. I'll give you guys what I'm going to be betting as far as a straight. Hopefully we win, get some money, and crack these folks. So, we'll get right into it. Before I do, as many of you guys know, Charlie KIRK was murdered while at a college campus doing a debate. So, the drink I'm having on this Wednesday night is for him. His story's over. The problems no longer concern him. He's dead, but his lovely wife and his two children have to now figure out how to go through life without him. They may never recover. Who knows what happens to his wife and his kids now? Me and him are the same age, and though I've got a few more kids, I often think about, what would happen if I died, and death does not scare me at all. Could care less, truthfully, but the thought of leaving my family without me petrifies me. I couldn't imagine what my kids would do or what my wife would do if I wasn't here. I am deeply involved with them. I lead them every day. I am strong and my presence is felt in my house, and I could not imagine how their life would go on without me. They adore me. They admire me. And so I can only imagine what his wife and kids, because he was strong and he was successful and he was very loved. And it goes past your wife and your kids when you're at that point. It goes to your brothers and your sisters and your family and your friends and all the people who need you to be there. And now he's gone and he can no longer be there for them. And this was because of differences in opinions, because he said things that maybe people didn't fucking agree with, and so he's shot in his goddamn neck. It's just so sad. Guys, I just want to say, man, men should be strong and men should have opinions and beliefs that they stand on, but you should never hate or dislike somebody. Like I said, hey man, I don't want to see gay cheerleaders and fairy boys twerking at a football game while I'm watching it on Sundays. I don't want to see that shit. But I never have had the thought to go and hurt them. I've never thought I should shoot them in the fucking head. You know who I dislike more than the gay cheerleaders? I cannot stand. My least favorite people in the whole world are those sea turtle dorks. I know it's random, and let's lighten the mood with a little laugh. These sea turtle dorks, I cannot stand these people. They chain themselves up. Free the sea turtles. Stop with the plastic. You're hurting the sea turtles. Like, would you shut the fuck up? What are you talking about? Free the sea turtles. Like, shut up, you fucking worms. Go away. I can't stand them. To the deepest part of me, can't stand them. And I never thought I should just go and grab my gun and shoot him in the fucking head. I've never thought that. Never crossed my mind. Guys, it is okay to have difference in opinions. It is okay to debate things. It is okay to not agree with another person. You can still be friends with them. You can still love them. You can still be nice to them. I am a gun guy. One of my friends hates guns deeply. Like, he wishes they just disappear. I have never thought, man, I can't be friends with you. Ooh, I don't like you because of this. You should respect him because at least he's man enough to have some goddamn opinions and beliefs that he'll speak about and stand on. Oh, why do you care? I don't care. Mr. I don't care over there being a bitch, scared to speak on anything. At least your friend who you might disagree with, at least he's goddamn has an opinion that he'll speak about. At least he'll stand on it. Respect the fact that he's balls enough to say what he thinks. I've never had a problem with somebody disagreeing with me. I don't like the motherfucker who sits there and, I just don't have a thought on anything. Everything's fine with me. Like, why don't you stop being a bitch and say what you think? You should not care if someone disagrees. You debate it with them and move the fuck on and have a drink together. You shouldn't go and shoot them in the goddamn head. This is insane. These people are mentally unstable and violent as shit. God, but yet they swear it's the people with the traditional values who are so violent and radical and evil. But they ain't the ones doing this shit. There's so much I would like to say, but this is not a political channel. It's a damn sports betting channel, and so I try to keep it about that. But this is so sad. He didn't do anything. He didn't harm anyone. He's had his opinions, and he talked about it, and he debated it, and that was it. That's allowed. That's okay. But and again, it goes back to my original point with the gay cheerleader thing I was saying is they make it so you can't, they demasculate men and they make them so they're just opinionless little bitches. I don't care about anything. I don't care. What do I need to do? I need to be okay with gays everywhere. Oh, okay. As long as I can keep my job. Oh, I need to be okay with my son being dressed in dresses at preschool. Oh, okay. As long as you guys don't look at me bad. Oh, I need to put he, him, or she, he, or say that there's 10 genders at work. Oh, okay. Just please don't fire me. Please don't take my livelihood from me. Oh, I can't tweet about I can't post anything on social media that is even slightly conservative because they'll screenshot it and send it to my boss and try to ruin my life. Oh, geez, don't let me do that. I need this job. I'm nothing without it. You guys have me by the balls. I can't speak freely. I can't have a thought or an opinion. And if I am successful enough that I don't need what you guys offer me, no, you better take that COVID shot. We'll fire you. Insert this in your body, even though we barely know what it is. You have to do it. We'll fire you. Okay, sure. I just don't care about anything. I'm just a spineless bitch. But if you are somehow powerful enough and successful enough that you don't have to have a job, you don't have to apply or subscribe to their bullshit ass agenda that they're pouring onto us. If you are in a position where you don't have to do it, well, then they'll just shoot you in the goddamn head. So there's that. Anyways, enough of that. Chapter to skip it at the bottom. Let's get into some player props. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. It's very sad. First prop I'm going to be on, guys, Jordan Love under his passing yards. He just slowly but surely he just passes less and less. They work their turn. They're slowly like a Chiefs to me. The Packers are kind of like the Chiefs to me. Short 3-yard plays, short run plays. Jordan Love likes to use his feet. There's just not a lot of them big pass plays. I don't see him getting a lot of pass yards. I'm going to be on his under 233.5. First game of the season versus one of the worst passing defense in the world in the Lions, he only passed for 188 and they still beat their ass. Next one I'm going to be on, Austin Eckler's receiving yards over 19.5. Look, he is like a running back, but they really like to let him post up, drop, and catch a pass. It's just what he does. Even if you look last year, like he had a lot of high pass receiving yard games. Came out the first game of the year versus the Giants, got 31. I think he goes over 20. I think that they'll pass the ball quite a bit, and I think the Austin Eckler will get him some for sure, especially with like fake runs, play action into him. He's a really good receiving running back. I think he'll get this rather easily. Okay, guys. Anyways, let's actually get into the game and talk about it. So we have Commanders and the Packers. It's a 3.5 point spread right now. That 0.5 is lovely if you like the Commanders. It's terrible if you want to take the Packers because that touchdown is a real hit or miss with a lot of these. Hell, a 1 or 2 point win happened a lot first week. So 3.5, that's scary. What do we know about these teams, guys, as far as last season, still going off of that? The Commanders have an amazing passing defense, top 5 in all of football. They can really stop the pass. Their running defense is terrible. Would not be surprised if Josh Jacobs has a big night. I'm staying off of running backs till the season gets going a little bit because a lot of these teams are doing like 2-3 running backs. Everybody's splitting carries. These lines got to be dropped unless you're Derrick Henry. Anyways, Commanders have an excellent pass defense, but no rush defense to speak of. The Packers are above average at pretty much everything. They're just good at everything. There's not a super weak spot. Passing offense is okay. Rushing offense is really good. Rushing defense is good. Passing defense is okay. Red zone offense is okay. Red zone defense is a little bad, but like they're pretty much good at everything. Then you got the Commanders. They're pretty much good at everything as well. But their red zone defense is not great, and their rushing defense is not great. But they're explosive. They can pass the ball. This game is incredibly hard to cap. Incredibly hard to cap. I think that the Commanders, they have such a good rushing offense, top 5 in the league. They can really pass the ball. They run the ball. They can also pass, but their running attack was just excellent last year. Jaden Daniels, of course, he can use his feet. I expect both I think it's very hard for either of these teams to get a stop in this game. Got 2 mobile quarterbacks. Both teams can run. Both teams can pass, and both teams are kind of good at everything, though. So do we see a lot of stops or do we see a lot of grinded out first downs? This could go over, under. Either team could win, truthfully. Like, this is so difficult. For me, guys, I think we have to take the Commanders plus 3.5. And I also have a slight lean to the over, but I'm not fully sold because as good as the offense, these teams are so hard to stop. I actually worry about the clock. I think we see a lot of these long, slow ass 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yard, first down, 5 yards, 3 yards, first down, 5, all the way down the field. And I think we see the clock just get depleted. So I know a lot of people are going to be leaning towards the over, but I'm actually sorry. I'm not leaning to the over. I'm leaning towards the under. I think this clock gets just murdered. Both teams, this is top 5 rushing offenses for both teams. Both teams are mid at passing. Both teams have good pass defense. I think this gets grinded out extremely long, extremely slow, and it's just run after 3-yard play after. I don't think we see a lot of flashy big plays. I lean to the under 48.5, but I am going to definitely bet the Commanders plus 3.5. I think they looked excellent that first season, and I must say the Packers, their offense didn't look that great. It wasn't that impressive. I know they beat the Lions. Their defense looked amazing. The offense didn't. I think the Commanders look good on both ends of the field, but they played the Giants. It's a very hard game to cap. Could go either way, but I think that 3.5 is enough. I think the Commanders will find a way to cover. I'm going to be on the Commanders plus 3.5, and I'm probably going to bet the under 48.5. Okay, guys, that's all for me. Hope you enjoyed this little show. Let's get a bag, and let's crack these folks.